Hola, somos Double Dragon y estamos cubriendo las noticias del mundo
a nuestro estilo.
Y ahora las noticias que tiene paralizado a todo el mundo.
Si lograste ver en vivo el juicio de Amber Heard y Johnny Depp y no entendiste un carajo porque estaba en inglés, aquí te daremos los highlights. Todos en este momento sabemos que Johnny Depp está demandando a su ex esposa Amber Heard por el caso de difamación. Tras su divorcio, Amber Heard afirmó que ella era maltratada psicológica y físicamente por su ex esposo Johnny Depp. Todo dio un giro inesperado después de que Johnny Depp pusiera una demanda en contra de Amber Heard por difamación.
Nosotras no seremos objetivas, solamente diremos las cosas más chistosas de todo el caso. Highlight número 1.
La psiquiatra llamada a declarar no le dio la razón a Amber Heard de tener estrés postraumático.
Más bien dijo que ella estaba exagerando sus síntomas de estrés postraumático.
Aquí el video.
As a result of applying those protocols, what did you conclude?
Ms. Heard did not have PTSD, and there were also pretty significant indications that she was grossly exaggerating symptoms of PTSD when asked about them.
No, después de ver este highlight me provoca entrar en intensidades y si se hacen las cosas se hace bien.
Okay.
Seguimos con la segunda noticia.
Highlight número 2. El abogado de Amber Heard dijo objeción en su propia pregunta.
Me está hueveando, ¿no?
Pues no.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he'd sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Okay, you said sustained an injury.
¿Qué fue, mano?
Johnny Depp se estaba riendo ahí al costado con su abogado. Hasta el jurado se estaba riendo.
Highlight número 3.
La juez se enojó con Johnny por hacer reír al jurado por una simple pregunta.
Mr. Depp, at this time, how many other franchise films had you been a part of?
Alice in Wonderland. Boy. What was the question again?
How many
I have order in the court, or I will have you removed.
No, déjame.
Es que él no hizo nada.
No, es que no lo deja ni hablar. Nada puede hacer el chico, no puede reírse, no puede preguntar nada porque él es de manera natural. ¡Déjame tú!
Highlight número 4.
¿Cuál es?
La manera sutil de Johnny de mandar indirectas.
You're a lot bigger than Amber, correct? Physically?
I wouldn't say that.
You agree with me? Stand up. You agree with me?
¡Le dijo gorda!
No le dijo gorda.
¡Le dijo gorda!
¿No crees que lo habrá entendido?
Stand up.
A juzgar por su cara, que yo creo que sí.
Es más, Johnny se está riendo. ¡No es cierto, Johnny!
Highlight número 4. Johnny no puede decir ni una sola palabra sin ser interrumpido por el abogado de la defensa.
But you texted Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So, you...
¡Déjalo hablar! ¡Déjalo! ¡Déjame! No, que me deje, No, ahí no estoy yo para que le diga que lo deje. ¡Que lo deje!
Highlight número 5. El abogado
¿Rottenborn?
pues sí, así dice.
¿Nacido podrido? ¿Ese es su apellido?
Pues traducido sí.
¿Es abogado?
¡Es el mejor nombre de la vida!
Preguntó varias veces si había leído la pregunta correctamente.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that correctly?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right.
Que sí lo leíste bien. Ya deja de preguntar la misma vaina.
Highlight número 6. El abogado de la defensa intenta utilizar noticias sin confirmar de revistas de espectáculo en el juicio para incriminar a Johnny Depp.
The next article, also from May 10th, 2017, a year and a half before the op-ed was published, says Johnny Depp reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are
article,
all hit
also
pieces.
from May
These are
10th,
drags,
2017.
sir.
Mr.
This
Depp,
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
The
question,
next question,
Mr.
the next document, an article published in Vanity Fair on May 10th, 2017,
Yes.
is entitled Johnny Depp's Financial Woes Might Sink the Next Pirates of the Caribbean. Did I read that right?
You did. I don't know.
The next article, May 25th, 2017, a year and a half before the op-ed was published. An article entitled, "Where Did It All Go Wrong for Johnny Depp?" After a string of flops and a ton of bad press, Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
Hermano, ¿esas son tus pruebas? Estás un poquito caído de pruebas ahí, ¿ah?
¡Abduzcan!
Highlight número 7. El guardia latino de seguridad desató risas en el jurado.
I just don't remember.
And you don't remember seeing anything, right? But do you remember even looking?
I remember. I'm really sorry, but I remember. I gotta tell the whole story how they got there. Before they went and get the keys. They come down. They say somebody tried to get into my unit. There's scratches on my door. And like, I'm really sorry, but who will think is gonna get into your unit because they saw some scratches on the door, like what, 4 inches above the door? Because the dog was scratching the door, was trying to get in, and they thought about someone trying to break into their unit. I said, in my head, I was like, you think someone's trying to get into your unit? There's scratches like 4 inches above the floor on your door. That was the dog trying to get into the unit. They were so afraid. Oh, someone's trying to get into my unit. They're like, oh, come on, really? And I actually, when they asked me to go inside the unit just to check room by room to make sure no one was there. So I did that. That's correct. That we don't have cameras in the videos. Sorry, we don't have cameras at the hallway. We don't have cameras on the hallway.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as Romero Exhibit Number 1. It's a deposition that was taken of you on July, back at that time, 2 months after the incident.
Yes, I remember, because like I say, I always make eye contact with someone that I'm talking to, but I'm not looking to find something like oh, your makeup's wrong, you haven't have changed your eyebrows, or your eyelashes are not even, or I'm not looking for anything. I'm just looking at their eyes, and I'm not looking for anything else. But if I see something, I probably will remember. May 24th.
Yes.
Yep, that's Tuesday.
But in fact, you don't recall seeing Amber Heard on May 24th, correct?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I got for breakfast.
Okay.
Miren el tamaño de esos huevos.
Los nervios de acero. Ese hombre está manejando, contestando una videollamada, limpiando su carro, sin cinturón de seguridad. Brother, te ganaste la estatuilla.
¿Qué tales nervios? Es más, hiciste reír al jurado, a Johnny Depp. Y pues,
Highlight número 8. Los desesperados intentos de los abogados de Amber Heard para intentar demostrar que Johnny Depp es una persona conflictiva.
Oye, si salto, ¿tú crees que sobreviva?
And so when you arrived at the house and went in, was it just Mr. Depp and Amber Heard?
Just Mr. Depp and Amber Heard.
Okay. And before
there may be someone else there. I never visibly seen anyone else. I wasn't there long enough to chat to anybody.
And when you arrived at the house, you could hear a ruckus, correct?
Yes. Yes, I could hear. I could hear. Definitely hear something through the door. Yeah.
But you said the door was so thick you couldn't hear the actual words that were being said. Is that right?
No, just a shouting.
And then you went in the house and saw Mr. Depp in the foyer, correct?
Yes, correct.
And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
Mr. Depp's penis.
I'll allow. Next question.
And you were trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, correct?
Correct, I was trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, yes.
And Mr. Depp was refusing to leave the house, was he not?
Not so much refused, he just wanted 2 minutes to say his piece.
You took Mr. Depp's arm to try to move him out, but he broke away, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
Highlight número 9.
La abogada de Amber Heard intentó convencer al jurado que Amber Heard usaba una determinada marca de maquillaje para cubrir sus hematomas.
La misma marca de maquillaje salió a decir de que esa marca no había sido estrenado hasta un año después
De su divorcio.
De su divorcio, es decir, que no pudo haber utilizado esa marca de maquillaje.
Sí.
No, de los brillitos. De los brillitos.
Ahí presentan.
Sí, es esa. Son buenísimos. Son buenísimos, por cierto.
Mira, dice, released en 2017. Esa línea salió realmente en 2017 y ella la presentó como si se hubiera cubierto los golpes entre 2014 y 2016 con esa línea de maquillaje que ni siquiera existía.
No, pues infórmate bien antes de declarar.
Sí, Mac.
O sea, claro, Bobby Brown.
Otra mentira más. Otra mentira más. ¿Qué vamos a hacer cuando este chisme termine?
Sí.
¡Bueno! ¡Tiene que haber más chisme! ¡Tiene que haber más chisme! ¡Highlight número 10! El highlight más grotesco de todo el video. El mojón de Amber Heard.
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh.
Amber Heard intentó convencer al jurado de que una perrita aún más chiquita que esta hizo un mojón de ese tamaño en su cama.
¿Cómo se te ocurre, Amber Heard?
¡Huele a historia!
¡Cochina! Y el highlight más gracioso de la noche, ¿eh?
El dibujito de Johnny Depp.
¿Qué crees que estaba dibujando?
El mojón de Amber Heard, obviamente, ¿no?
Y estas fueron las noticias, obviamente. Si no pudiste verlas y no las entendiste, ahora con nosotras pudiste hacerlo.
Justo lo que creí.
Y este fue
el chisme intenso con Double Dragon. Si te gustó el video, no olvides suscribirte
para poder ver más contenido de nosotras.
Además, aquí está el botón. Ay, presiónalo. Es gratis.